Hola, I'm Jar, the guy behind littl. I don't usually talk on this channel, but I wanted to make a different video about a new purchase I made last week. I bought some new things I'm super excited about. Cables. God, I love cables. I can't explain how much a new cable makes me happy. Nah, who am I kidding? You already saw the title of this video. What I'm really excited about is this tiny little baby, the pocket operator Knockout 33, also known as the KO33 by Teenage Engineering. What is a pocket operator, you might ask? Well, I don't fully know either, but from my understanding, it's a pocket-sized sequencer. Teenage Engineering makes a whole bunch of them, and this one, the Knockout 33, is also a sampler. This is my first pocket operator, and even though I own a Digitact and my beloved OP1, and both of them are more than capable of sampling was never really my thing. I can count on one hand the number of times I've actually sat down to record and play with samples. So why did I get it? Well, I've been making a lot of little sound sketches lately, and I wanted the most portable thing possible, something I could literally bring anywhere. Yes, the OP1 could do all of that, but I baby that thing way too much. I'm terrified of losing it or breaking it. Plus, since the KO33 is also a sampler, I figure I could load any sounds I want in there, like an interchangeable brush set for my music stuff. And honestly, I've always wanted one. I love everything Teenage Engineering does, and it was only 80 euros. I also got a case to protect it, and it broke my heart when I realized I had to snap off the top handle to fit it in. I even watched the tutorial because the thing feels so fragile and I was scared of breaking it. Okay, enough rambling, let's make some music. So, I was at work when my wife texted me that the package had arrived. I rushed home early and spent the whole first evening trying to get to know it. I watched a tutorial from Red Means Recording and spent 4 hours playing with it. And got frustrated. It was a bit harder than I expected. But that makes sense. Like I said, sampling isn't something I have much experience with. I was recording my voice, my OP1, random sounds, and didn't really know how to record properly, how to chop, how to map things to keys. Everything sounded a little off. So I gave up for the night, went to the couch and fell into a Ricky Tina's rabbit hole. I watched his playlist and how he plays with his pocket operators, and that's when things finally started clicking.
Enough.
I went to bed around midnight that day, and at 6 a.m. the next morning I was already up trying to sample more things. I had been digitizing some of my records and had just done backseat change, so I threw in the guitar chords from the golden age, then some bass, then some guitar from my pedals, and then some drums from Tempo by Teleton Audio. I think I got everything I needed and even filled up its memory. It can only hold up to 40 seconds of samples, so I had to delete the factory sounds. Okay, I got the samples, so I should be able to make really cool music now, right? Nah, it doesn't work like that. The biggest problem with this pocket operator is actually at the end of the headphones, between my ears. My slow, almost 40-year-old brain is the issue. Things were still hard for me and I couldn't make too much sense of it all. But it started to be fun, so I didn't give up.
Oh God. Yes, fun, but little too complicated for my head, and it's super simple, so I guess I'm stupid.
I researched some more, found Lando's Sound channel, and got super inspired by what he does with his pocket operators. I was obsessed. I worked from home that day, and in between exporting videos and coffee breaks, I started building a sample library so I'd have sounds ready to load into the pocket operator whenever I needed. I re-recorded drums, added some synths, voicers, guitars, and began loading everything into the KO33. After work, I finally got something that sounded decent. I was finally getting it. I even made this little jam. You can watch the full thing here on the channel, link in the description. By Friday, I was hooked. I found a case from my old hard drives that fits it perfectly. I keep some cables and my ear monitors in there so I can bring it anywhere. I was playing and programming patterns while waiting for feedback or while videos were spotting at work. And I was really proud of the little sketch I made that day. I'd wake up wanting to play it and then go to bed thinking about what I should sample next. I was in love. Of course, it has its limitations. The only thing that really frustrates me though is how bad I am at performing. It took me several attempts to record one song on video because sequencing still doesn't come naturally to me. But on the pro side, this thing is incredible. It's cheap, super portable, and more than capable as a sketch pad or just something fun to play with. Because it's smaller than my phone, I find myself holding it all the time. I'll play something while waiting for coffee, sitting on the couch, or in between tasks at work when I'd normally be scrolling on Instagram. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and it makes me want to play more and write more. So if you were on the fence, I can't recommend this thing enough. Now I just have to get more samples because I've made 3 songs now using the same ones. All the links for those songs are in the descriptions. But now, it's time to move on.